Hello viewers. I've not been at the allotment for 2 weeks because I've been volunteering. Hello. Yep, I've been volunteering at the Dig the City Festival, so we're here today. And it's the day of the annual show. So we're here. I'll get you out now. We're here early to spruce the flower bed up a bit and make it look a little bit neater, as all these marquees are directly in front of our scruffy bed. So we're here to tidy it up a bit before everyone gets here. And it keeps raining all day. David keeps pulling off my sweet corn even though it's not done yet, and it all seems to have fallen over. David assured me it didn't look a mess. I think we'll find it does look a mess. Oh my god. The patty pan squash has got out of control. Actually, they're Crown Prince squash. Well, that one is. I'll get you in a minute, Dally. That one's a Crown Prince squash. All these are patty pan squash that I've got out of hand. I'll check all these in a minute because I need to get Matilda out of there. Shit, all them potatoes have died back. They look a bit of a state. I think I'll have to get some canes or something to prop these up unless they're completely snapped to the bottom, so I don't think they are. Right, oh, got loads of courgettes there. Right. We have been tidying for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Looks a bit better, a bit more weed free. I've tied up the sweet corn to make it a bit more tidy. And we are overrun with patty pan squash. The, what's it called, shrimmer isn't working, and both pairs of shears have failed us. So David is thrashing the ground with the rake. Oops, I'm dropping this stuff over. I need a wee, let me go and find, I don't know where my key is. Let's go and see what Tilda's doing. Yeah, the squash patch is still full of squash, but we're not picking anymore because we're overrun. What are you doing, babe? You eating all the raspberries and blackberries? Tilda's been foraging for the past half hour. Are they nice?
Mommy.
Yeah? Oh no, look at your hands. Don't think so. What have you been eating? Berries? 1 minute, I'm carrying all this stuff. Let's go and see. Right, there's the patch, still not covered. Potatoes, we've dug out like 4 rows of them, we've still got loads. Second coming of carrots, they're not coming. Ochre, the wind seems to have blown it all over. Popcorn, it's still quite small and fallen over. We have pumpkins growing over here. I think the squash was the best idea this year, just to cover the ground. Oh dear, our popcorn's fallen over.
Oh, Mommy.
Yes? Popcorn's fallen over.
Look, it's over. Look. Look, it's over.
It's filming, look.
Look, it's over.
1 minute. Ah, no. Don't steal it from me. Let's pick that one up. Oh dear, they're falling over. I can't see any husks developing on this popcorn. No, darling. Let's go. Oh, careful! Oh god, you're just falling on it even more. Look at this pumpkin. This is spreading a lot. Pumpkin it is. Let Mummy have a look. I need to let go of your hand a minute while I have a look. Quite a few pumpkins. Sad news about the brassica cage. It's either been left open, David, or some beasties have got in. This side doesn't look as bad, but the other side sort of a little bit of lace going on in everything. Everything's got holes in. Just picked a swede, the first swede though, and I've had a few cabbages. Got some good spring cabbages there. And some Savoy cabbages that are looking good. Here's a patch we covered last time. Luckily this bit isn't ripping yet, but all at the front, a lot of the fabric's ripping, which is depressing. Strawberries seem to be coming back. Has anyone else had that? They all went away and now they're coming back. I've just been looking around and there's... Let's pull some of these weeds up, hang on. Yeah, we've just been looking around and there's quite a lot of strawberries returning and more flowers. So why is that? Why is that, everyone? Hello? What am I doing?
Strawberries.
I'm just filming the strawberries. Is it windy woo?
Strawberries.
Cleared all this last time and planted more peas and beans, and they're coming up now. Can't remember what are here, but they're coming up nonetheless. Mummy's just having a look. Got our pak choy here. I've got a lot of runner beans that are probably a bit too stringy now, and I don't know what's done this. What's done this to my French beans? Beans. I don't know if it's like a disease or slugs or what. They don't look very well.
Beans. Yeah.
Beans are here.
Look.
So let's check the other side because I did a second sowing. There's some growing on that, yeah. A lot of them being eaten by slugs and snails though. So after the show later I'll try and sort that out. I'm not really that bothered anymore though now. We just live too far away from here. So it's too hard to keep majorly on top of it. So I think we've done alright for how far away we are. My mum dropped us off today and we're going to be getting the tram and the train home again. Oh, I need a wee. Hang on a minute, Tilt. And I'm like mighty pregnant now. 25 weeks, so anything is tiring and makes me need a wee a lot. All those herbs are planted. They don't seem to be doing anything. Just grass coming back. Here's our leeks, they're doing well. Peppers were growing in the greenhouse and they've not been watered for like 2 weeks, so they look like they're dying a bit now. So they might come back to life if I water them today. We did have... Ignore the grass, just ignore it. We won't talk about that. We do have quite a lot of peppers growing though. Oops. Got like 5 or 6 peppers on that one, nothing on that one. Hello, Dumpling.
Mommy.
What am I doing with the potatoes? Tomatoes, they're at home, also failing. I think she thinks any grow house has got tomatoes in. Right, gonna go for a wee tilt and then we're gonna take some of Kate's fruit. Kate's away. Loads of those yellow raspberries are coming back. We don't have any raspberries. Why? I don't know. What else is going on over here that we can have? Don't know if these are regular plums or damsons or what. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's all split actually. What's going on with these pears? These look a bit horrific. Anyone know? No, they don't look very nice, do they? They don't look particularly appetising. Go and see where the little beast is. Probably eating all of Michael's fruit again. He doesn't mind. What are you doing? You got one? Whose is it? Michael's? Mummy's got you a plum.
Come.
Plum, should we go and see Daddy?
No.
You don't need more, eat that one, let's go and see Daddy. Let's go and see how he's doing. If it looks any neater up there. So, I think we've done all we can do at the front of the plot to make it look a bit tidier and respectable. It's weird, like other people's potatoes seem to have died like that and ours have just gone entirely, all of the foliage. I did try and prop that up, Dave. Just isn't happening. I need to hoe that bed with the ochre in it, really. Is it nice, the plum? Yeah, nice. So the show is about to start soon, I think. All the marquees are being set up. There'll be like different fruit and vegetable categories and cakes and tea and stuff. So that'll be good. Yeah. Where's my coat? Yeah, the festival I was volunteering at, it was like an urban gardening festival. If anyone went to it, I was there. It's called Dig the City, and there was gardens all over Manchester city centre. So I was doing that. Tending to vegetables on Deansgate was weird. David, look at all these tomatoes growing just outside. Look at all these. Our tomatoes have just badly failed for some reason. And they look like cucumbers just growing on the floor. Why has mine not worked? Right, I really need to go for a wee. So, adios. Maybe I will report back. Is our child there, David? Yeah. We've basically stopped doing any work now. Tea time and a wide selection of cakes time at the allotment show.
People walking past or saying, "Oh, that one's a mess."
No, they didn't, did they? No, they didn't. Did
Past,
someone
then
say it's a mess?
they went, "Oh, that one is a mess."
It doesn't even look a mess from the front. It looks beautiful. It's beautiful, our plot, David, despite the grass. That's who was it?
Not one.
Alright.
Bald one.
That one's a mess. Oh, let's eat our feelings, it's alright. Back to Prestwich allotments next year, that's where we'll be. Back to trusty Secretary John Waddington, that's where we'll be. He doesn't mind if you have a few weeds. Oh, look at her. I overheard the judging of the chutneys whilst I went to the toilet. All I've got to say is that I know number 6 is going to win. Before they know. We'll go and have a look at the show things in a minute. Well, it rained a lot. All the gazebos blew down at the show. We got very wet. Matilda did not get very wet. We're soaked. Thank you for watching this episode and we'll see you next time. Hi viewers, you find us at the house of an elderly lady in Prestwich, coming to retrieve a free greenhouse. There's David. Here is the greenhouse. We have, dun dun dun, taken on a new allotment back in Prestwich at the old site because we've decided to move back, and luckily they had plots because I was still on the waiting list, and there was a poster up saying free greenhouse. So we're here and we are starting this task because we have no idea what to do. We're going to take it down and then leave it in a pile for David's parents to pick up later on, and we have no clue what we're doing. So we will update you in a minute. Right, so we have so far marked each piece of glass. So when we assemble them again, we know what we're doing. And another top tip from the Allotment Life page was to take pictures of some of the joints and stuff. So we've done that. Everything looks alright, bit of a mess, but it just needs cleaning. We've just got one broken pane of glass that we'll need to replace. We did forget to bring something to put our nuts and bolts in, but we're going to find something. And now we're going to start taking it down.
They don't look like they need doing though. It'd be nice for you, isn't it?
Hello everyone. We've been here an hour and a half. The glass is out. David's done most of the work because I'm, you know, prego. Yep, this is what we've got to do now, the frame. David's covered in spiders and eggs and rash. So here's all the glass. Really unsafely leaning against this fence in the wind. That panel is like blowing around in the wind over there, David.
What?
That fence panel. So we've got newspaper to lie in between all the pieces later when we put it in David's mum's car to transport to my auntie's garage. And so we've levelled the plot for it, and we've got to decide which two of these we're taking. We're going to take the best two and then paint them up, make them all lovely. Now we just need to figure out how the hell to take this frame down with a pair of shitty rusty pliers that David's brought. He looks optimistic. He's raring to go. Right, see you later. Oh my Christ. Viewers, it's taken an hour to get the roof off. We almost died. Actually, more than an hour. Do they fold down? Yeah. The roof's off. It's not taken apart yet. There were some screws and bolts that were just so old they just wouldn't come apart, so David had to like chisel them off and break them, and then we'll have to replace them. But then look, like dodgy bits like this. So it's taken ages. So I'm going to go on the hunt for some sort of food whilst David does a bit more of this, and then hopefully these other bits are going to be more simple. I don't know. Can you not like turn that to be like straight up next to it and then fold that down as well? Oh, no.
These two, it's going to fold down like that.
Oh, okay.
Fold it
Woohoo!
Ooh, one side.
Right, I'll get din-dins and I'll be back with you in a minute, Dave. Where are we, viewers? Where are we? Unfamiliar territory. Look across. We don't see Sue's plot over there. We don't see Michael's plot over there. Sadly, we don't see Kate's plot over there. We are at the allotment of dreams, viewers. My Prestwich allotment that I'm always going on about. Look what we have here. The key to success. The key to getting away from Urmston and everyone being judging and frankly mean to us, apart from a handful of nice people. So, yep, we decided we are going to move. We are moving back here. I think I told you this the other day when we're taking the greenhouse down. So, we're moving back here. We've not found a house yet. We're staying with David's parents for a bit. But there were available plots, so we've taken on this plot, which is apparently a half plot. It's a mess. Beware. Cover your eyes if you're not prepared for the shock. Dun dun dun. It's a state. Seems pretty stupid to do all the work at the other plot and then move, but you know, we're having another baby, so we need to be near our family and we need to be able to actually afford to live, so it's cheap around here to live. So, this is our plot. I've just measured it. It is 11 metres this way and 12 metres this way. It's apparently a half plot, but it's only actually, you know, 6 metres shorter than my other plot, so it's only like a 6 metre difference. I'll show you around. Not like there's much to see. Luckily, we have access to water here. Also, luckily, this is my new neighbour. His name is Ross. Ross has a generator in his shed and says I can use it. Ross also has a rotavator. Ross also works in some sort of building trade and can get free scaffold boards. Woo for Ross. Right, so basically the only thing we've got going on this site is blackberries. A lot of blackberries and a lot of bits of crap. We have got sheets of plastic everywhere. This is not my shed, this is a neighbour's shed. We have no shed. I keep finding like random bits of, I don't know, wood or metal in the ground that I need to move. Oh, some sort of flower. I can see an issue that we have of bindweed. We'll deal with that. So, my plan is, my shed's going to go there, next to that shed, since it's a mess anyway up here and underneath a big tree. We're going to have the patio-esque area there, and then we're going to have composting area at the back, and then I'm going to plant, oh no, I can't remember what the next bit of the plan was. The greenhouse that we got the other day, that's 6 by 8, that's going to go there. Because it was going to go at the back, but I don't want to put it underneath that tree in case any bits fall off. Because you don't want any bits of that tree falling through the roof. So it's going there, on that flat bit. And then, for the actual plot, we're going to cover it all. Not decided if we're going to weed kill it or not yet. Everyone's saying we should. We probably should, but I don't really want to. But we are going to just cover it all and then work our way back. And I'm going to do like, where's the finger? L-shaped beds, 4 of them, quite spaced out, and then in the middle a bigger square or circular bed, which will be deeper. I've got 2 beds and the soil and everything for inside them, so I need to order 6 more / build 6 more. So that is the plan for now. So I'm going to go and I'm going to measure some more bits of stuff and clear it up a bit before I have to go home. Right, I'll actually edit this episode today. So thank you for watching another episode at yet another allotment, and I'll see you next time.